Every morning you're either turning your brain on focus or failure. And 99% of people are doing the second one without even realizing it. If you wake up feeling tired or already stressed, this is why. And fixing it takes less than 10 minutes. Welcome to the wake-up trap. You slap snooze without even opening your eyes. 5 more minutes, which magically turns into 45. And suddenly you're sprinting through your morning for an Olympic prize. Hold on. Those are some real bars right there. No, but seriously, here's what you just told your brain. Let's avoid anything and everything uncomfortable. But now that one sleepy decision, it snowballs. Hesitation becomes your morning mood. Avoidance becomes autopilot. And now your whole day is playing catch-up before it even starts. But no one tells you your window to win the day is about 5 seconds long. Literally. This is the fix. I call it the 5-second rule. When your alarm hits, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then get up without even thinking about it. No negotiating. Just move your body before that inner voice tells you how comfortable and warm the bed is. Stand up, sit up, or roll out of the bed. I don't care, because if you wait even a few seconds, your mind wakes up just enough to sabotage you with that familiar voice. Let's check our phone real quick. We'll start tomorrow for real this time. Sound familiar? Yeah, that voice is the villain. And this rule shuts it down before it starts talking. The reason this works is because your brain doesn't have time to negotiate against action. It bypasses hesitation and builds evidence, proof that you can actually trust yourself to do hard things. Quick fact, the first choice you make in the morning sets the tone for every other choice that day. Drop a 5 in the comments if you're going to try the 5-second rule tomorrow morning. Now, let's talk about that thing you usually do next. You know, when you rub your eyes, still tired, but reach over and grab your phone. You haven't even stood up and your brain is already flooded with garbage. Notifications screaming for attention. News stories designed to spike your cortisol and TikToks of people who woke up at 4 a.m. to ice bathe and build empires while you're still in your pillow cave. Here's the worst part. You think you're just checking in, but what you're actually doing, you're training your brain. You're teaching it that the first thing that matters each day is everyone else's BS. You're teaching it to crave dopamine before discipline. It's like trying to start a marathon with your shoelaces tied together, blindfolded. Good luck getting anything meaningful done after that. And this isn't just a productivity problem. That's a neural wiring problem. Every time you do this, your brain gets better at being distracted, better at overstimulation, worse at focus. So that quick scroll, it's not harmless. It's the first domino in a day full of mindless momentum. See, your brain in the morning is like freshly poured cement. Whatever hits at first hardens. Instead of feeding it trash, feed it fuel. Just start small. Drink a glass of water before coffee. Yes, your body is basically a dried-up raisin when you wake up. And write down one thing you actually want to do today. No pressure, just one. Can be anything. Start by creating your day instead of consuming someone else's. See, your brain doesn't fully wake up the moment you open your eyes. It needs movement, physical activation to switch gears from rest mode to go mode. And if you don't send that signal fast enough, you'll slide right back into comfort. So, before your mind has time to file a complaint, just move. Walk to the bathroom and splash your face. Step outside, take your dog out, or hit 10 push-ups. Remember, motion creates energy. You don't wait for it, you generate it. So, you've won the first battle. Let's cash in that momentum. You've already done what most people won't. You woke up without snoozing and avoided the digital dopamine trap. Now that's what I'm talking about. But now comes the most important part. What you do next decides if this was a motivated moment or a real shift. Because your first hour is not extra time. It's the lock-in hour. And the way you use it sets the tone for how the rest of your day unfolds. So, don't waste it scrolling through videos of people's gym selfies and avocado toast. Spoiler. Comparing yourself before breakfast is a great way to feel behind by 9 a.m. Instead, turn into a boss that first hour. Review your goals, not your entire 5-year plan, just a reminder of what actually matters today. Knock out one small but meaningful task. Fuel your body and your brain. Every small win you stack early sends your brain a signal. That signal says, hell yeah, I'm in control. Now look, I know what you might be thinking. Okay, cool. 5-second rule. I get it. But what about the days where even that feels hard? You know, the nights you barely slept, the mornings your alarm feels like it's screaming directly into your soul. That's normal and 100% okay. This isn't about being a robot. This is about recognizing that voice, the one that always shows up right before a breakthrough and doing the opposite of what it suggests. So even if all you do is sit up, swing your feet over the edge, stand, and then sigh aggressively like you're carrying the weight of civilization itself, that still counts. Because what you're doing isn't just physical. It's mental resistance training. You're building proof that you show up even when it's inconvenient. And that's how you rewrite who you are. So on those hard days, don't aim for perfect, just aim for movement. Because you're not just getting out of bed. You're breaking a pattern that's been running your mornings for years. But even when you do everything right, there's still one hidden reason people snap back into old patterns. It's not laziness. It's something deeper, subconscious, and it resets every single night. It's your default identity, the version of you your brain expects to wake up. And unless you actively rewrite that expectation every morning, your mind will drag you right back into who you used to be.